You're looking at right here one of our 4 wells on the property at Playa Mariana. There are 4 wells in total, delivering 850 gallons of water per minute at capacity, drilling from the well upwards. Hi, I'm Kevin Fleming from Grupo Mariana, developer, owner, founder, chairman, chief bottle washer here at Playa Mariana in Nicaragua. We're situated approximately 8 kilometers from Masachapa, where the start of the coastal highway is, or the end, depending upon which way you're coming. And we started working on this well, at least the construction of the well, just before the new year. And like everything else in development business, we were met with some surprises. Now, imagine and picture this. You're getting all excited. You just sent in like a $25,000 deposit to start construction on a $150,000 project with water, trenching, bringing services to all of the lots. And they come on site to measure the well that really nobody's really touched in a very long time. And there's a blockage about 11 feet down. And I know I've drilled this well down 200 feet to deliver, actually this is one of the smaller producing wells at 85 gallons per minute. But they got blocked 11 feet down. And I'm like, oh great, they got blocked. So what do? Well, $8,000 later and 48 hours, the machines are on site, and no one's ever seen these pictures yet, so I'll release them in the coming weeks or months. But you can see they're drilling down, and the stuff they pulled out of there, stuff like sandals and bottles and garbage. So obviously we haven't been doing a good job with security on site because it's allowed people to get to the well and throw junk down there. So, but that's no more. That is no more. What we're doing right now is, 1, we fixed that problem. 2, we've drilled down now 200 feet. 3, this well has been running nonstop for almost 8 days. They just stopped, so it's all clear. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I'm so happy. And they're building right now the pump house for it, so it'll be completely secured. So that could never, ever, ever happen again. And in and around this area, I have to talk to the civil engineer. He just got here, but somewhere in this area are going to be 4 concrete slabs to house 5,000 gallon tanks of water. So this pump house will pump water from the well to the 4 tanks that we're going to have on site. And what's very interesting about wells is this, and this might be something that you want to pay attention to, is we're not pumping the water out of the well and then into a pipe that goes directly to the lots, because many projects do that. We're not doing that. That will drain the well and it'll put too much stress on the capacity of the well. So with a well like this that delivers 85 gallons of water per minute, and that really means is sucking the water up a 2-inch pipe. We've gone down about 85, 90 feet, and only with a 2-inch pipe to about 65 feet, more or less, is what I'm being told, okay? And the water is being sucked up, and it'll take about 4 hours to fill 20,000 gallons of water, which are gonna be in this particular area over here. Now, a 2-inch pipe sucks up the water because anything bigger would put too much stress on the well and drain the water too fast. But what happens is, in case you didn't know, the water goes to the tanks, and from the tanks in this particular area, there's going to be 4 of them, and they deliver 250 to 275 gallons per minute down a 4-inch pipe that will deliver water to the rest of the area. And so we have a lot of water, a lot of water. Just imagine those tanks that take about 4 hours to fill. They hold 20,000 gallons of water, so there's no shortage of water in this particular location. And water is really, really, really important, because you could come to a lot of development sites and they actually don't even have water, all right? So that's really important to ask about that. Or if they have water, you need to pay attention to, do they own the wells that are on site? And or is the water coming from another project, or meaning another house, or 2 or 3 kilometers down the way? And that's really important, because obviously you wouldn't own that water unless, of course, they own that land as well. But normally that's not what happens. What happens is some side deal is made with the owner of land that actually has water, and then a trench is dug and the water is brought to the project. But you're somewhat always held hostage because it's never yours. And so when you're buying property in one of these developments in a foreign country, water should be something you're asking about, especially if they own the well. And if they don't own the wells, you should be asking questions like, are they, grandfathered into the deed or the will of the person who you're getting the water from, what chances do or will you take that the water could be cut off in the development? So you might be buying a property that you think has lots of water, but the water comes off site, and there's no guarantee that water will be there forever, and then you're stuck with no water, which means you have to collect it in the rainy season, which means when you're building a house, you should be factoring in the collection of water and cisterns to pump water in. All right, so these are all, small little things, but this is a little tidbit, okay? I'm telling you this because in the One Country Way Challenge that's coming up, January 19th to the 23rd, these are some of the things I'm going to be talking about. How to buy real estate overseas, avoid the common mistakes that people make, and I'm going to tell you what no real estate developer or agent wants you to know. So no one's going to sell you a property and say, hey, listen, this is an amazing property. You have to have it. And guess what? We have no water, okay? And there's no guarantee that we'll have water in the future. But if you act fast, we have it now. Like, you don't want to buy property based upon that. So no one's ever going to tell you that. And in 20 years in Nicaragua, I can tell you, after transferring over 100 titles and having over 60 individual clients, whether individual or purchased in groups, no one's even asked me once about the water. It's actually kind of amazing. So I'm a geek when it comes to, I keep saying I'm a geek. So I am a geek when it comes to due diligence and issues whereby when you're not told something, it brings risk into the purchase of your dream property, because someone said once, real estate is a very personal thing. It's not often you're going to spend $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 on a property, and you kind of want to know everything about it and everything that's going on. But the challenge there is not everybody knows how to ask the proper questions, and that's why I'm here today. I'm here today and tomorrow and the next year and the next 20 years. This is a legacy project for my family. So now you've seen a little bit of the water. I've told you about the pump house, the generator, the well capacity, the additional gallons of tank, the delivery system to the individual home sites on the beach, the length of 1.5 kilometers. And I'm really happy. We have the civil engineer on site, Alanis Construcciones. I'm dealing with Eduardo, the owner, and he's taken full responsibility for the site development. But not only water, but soon you're going to see almost highways through here because they own their own equipment. They're a major construction contracting firm here in Nicaragua, and they're going to be grading out the roads. They're already doing some topography on site. We're going to go find out where that is. I just got here, so I'm so excited. This is amazing. In any case, I'm going to go check out my trailer. I'm going to go check out, in fact, come with me. Let's go check out this trailer. Now, I saw the trailer being delivered, okay, but I haven't been in it. I've seen some pictures. I'm waiting for the one with the bathroom. I don't think this one has a bathroom. But let's walk over here. You might as well just stick with me. Let's go check it out. And I wonder if they got the AC on in here. Let's check out the trailer. So welcome to the site trailer at Playa Mariana. And I'm here to meet Eduardo Alanis, our major construction contractor here in Nicaragua. The guy, the one, the only, the infamous Eduardo. Hello, Eduardo.
Hi.
So good to be back. Happy New Year. We're going to come talk to you in a second. That AC feels really nice. So where am I going to put all the permits? I need 16 diplomas here to put on the wall. Gonna need some double-sided tape, I think, right? Very cool. I'll be back. So that's Eduardo. He's our contractor on site. Let me close this door. Wow, it's kind of nice to have AC. And not only that, but I bought, we're going to be going swimming today. So this is a little bit extra long video, but I hope you're enjoying it. So my buddy from the States brought me, who's here visiting. I ordered some stuff because I can't get it here. But I ordered this very cool, check this out. This camping shower. Because after we go swimming, there's nothing worse than having sand on your feet and having to put your socks on and shoes to drive home. I experienced that a couple times on my last trip. So we learn. We learn every time. So since this is an extra long video, let's just walk to the front so I can give you a complete picture of everything. So for those of you still watching, if you're still watching, we're just getting started today. So this is exciting for me because we've owned this land for 20 years and we've had to start and stop a number of times, whether it's a financial crash or other factors that are beyond our control. And so once again, in 2026, we are starting again. We'll never give up. But when you come down this road, when you go straight, I guess, that leads to a river. When you cross the river, you get to the other side of the property. I don't know if we'll see that today, but maybe. And this way, this particular road this way, I guess I better go get my camera. I was taking some pictures. Let's go get that right now. But for now, until the coastal highway is complete, this road leads to Pochimil tourist area, Pochimil Viejo, and then on to Masachapa. And it's about 8 kilometers, takes about 8-9 minutes to drive. It's a little bumpy. It's a little bumpy. And so here's a look from the outside in. This is the border of our property. And from here, it's exactly 1.4 kilometers to the ocean along this fence line. And across the property, it's 2 kilometers wide along the beach and ocean front. And I'll reveal some of that ocean frontage to you very, very shortly. And another thing, I don't know if I should tell you the surprise now, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm so excited. Why keep anything from you? We are in the process of ordering 500 coconut trees and palm trees, all of various sizes from 1 meter, 2 meters, 5 meters, for the complete re-landscaping of this entrance in the back. So when you come down this dirt road, it's going to feel like you just entered a paradise, and certainly something that maybe was just like taken out of the movies. It's going to be amazing. Disney World entrance coming up back here as we start construction on the entrance to finish pretty soon, and construction on the water over here, the roads going in, the water being trenched, the 3-phase power. You can see the power is right there. The lines are on the site. We just need to bring those lines to the beach along the lots and to the hotel area. So much going on, hard to contain myself, and we're only at the entrance. We're only at the entrance. So let's go check out the coastal highway next.